Hey guys, I just thought I would document this project, even if nobody else cares. At least I'll do it for myself. I probably should have started this a little sooner, but this is a '06 F350 with, depends on who you talk to, either the junk 6-liter diesel or the great 6-liter diesel. I don't know how great it is, but it's going to work for me. Crew cab, 4-wheel drive, and this truck is from New England originally, from New Hampshire. So like I said, started it a little late. The video a little late. The bed is outside right now, which is junk. It's going to the metal recycling. And I've got the hitch off. I'm going to do a little work on the hitch. Ordered this rear cross member. This rear cross member is rusted, but the rest of this actually is okay. So I've ordered this replacement. It's actually a used one. I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to strengthen up the hitch, put a piece of angle iron in here, brace the hitch down, connect it to the bumper. We've got antique tractors that we pull. I hauled 2 of them on a trailer with all the weight. There's one sitting outside. Anyway, that's another story. So I want to make sure my hitch is plenty rugged. The cab on this is also very rusted. Interior is good. So I'm going to hopefully sell that. Strip this all down and get rid of the cab. I have purchased a 2010 Lariat cab. It's all good shape underneath. I am going to clean it up and paint underneath. It's very dirty in here. The guy that had it, I don't think he cared much. The seat looks awful, but I am going to order a new pad, cover, etc. Fix the seat up. Like I said, it's a Lariat. It's got sunroof, power mirrors, and everything. I'm going to try something. I've looked and looked and looked on the old internet, YouTube. I've looked everywhere, and I have yet to discover if it can be done, but I'm going to try it. I want to leave the electronics in this cab. And as you know, a 2010 had a 6.4, not a 6.0. So I do have the engine harness that plugs on. I actually have the whole chassis harness. My goal is that the truck ECM will run the chassis and the cab electronics, which I have. I got some of my jumper cables here. I have put power to the cab. Everything works in the cab just as it is right now. So people do come-in swaps and a lot, and there is various companies that make wiring harness or remake your wiring harness to go from either a 6-liter or a 6.4 to a Cummins. So your tack will work, gauges work, etc. So my hope is to decipher the wiring so that I can make the tachometer and gauges work in the newer style cluster with the 6-liter. I don't know if it can be done, but I'm going to try, and that's one of the reasons I'm going to document it, because I can't find it anywhere. I've seen people that have tried doing, the dash swap, in an older style cab, and I found a few things that they've started and then you don't see the finished product. So either it couldn't be done or they didn't video it. So I don't know if you guys are going to follow along, but I'm going to try it, and even if I can't make it work, I am going to document it. And who knows, maybe, well, no maybe about it. There's definitely smarter people out there than I am, so maybe someone will come along and say, hey, this is all you do. It's this wire, this wire, this wire. So, because I do know the 6.0 will run on its own without it even being in the truck. You know, self-contained. You have to just rig up the throttle pedal. But so that's the deal. I'm going to try it. Might not work, but I'm going to try it. This 6-liter, it's got around 200,000 on it. I don't really know the history of it. I bought it salvaged, titled. It had a fire at one point. You know, the typical 6.0 fire up under the dash, and the guy that I bought it from basically replaced everything inside the cab and then decided he didn't want to go any farther, so I bought it. So I bought it pretty cheap. Obviously you can tell by looking at it, but it's been deleted. The EGR cool has been deleted. It does have a coolant filter on it. Some people say that's good, some people say it isn't. We'll find out. This would be my second 6-liter. I had an 07, but it was wasn't a crew cab, so I sold that one and I found this one. I like the new trucks, the new diesels, but I really want to kind of build my own thing, so it's a little bit different. I am going to put a 11 to 16 nose on it, as well as a 11 to 16 bed. So outward appearance, it would look like a new truck, but obviously it's not. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I do have another video I'm going to put up of just me starting it in the driveway. I was thinking about doing a Cummins swap myself, the old, you know, mechanical 12 valve P pump, but I'm really kind of partial to these 6.0s. This one runs good, doesn't really seem to have blow by, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's had work done in its lifetime. It is not studded, which you'll never see on here, but it's not studded. Once I get the cab off, I haven't decided if I'm going to pull the top of the engine off or just run with it for now. Like I said, it does start run good. I've run it down the road. So we'll see. I can always pull the cab back off after the fact. I've done a couple things to it. I had to put a new power steering line on it that was blown. I have upgraded the transmission pan to the newer 6.4 pan with a better filter. I didn't bother to video that because everybody and their brother has done that. I bought the truck. It's got brand new 4-inch turbo back straight pipe, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to document it, and hopefully you know, I'll learn something, and maybe somebody else will learn something too. So I got my work cut out for me here getting this thing cleaned up, but I think it'll be cool when it's done. Some people may say yes, some people may say no, but you know, we're gonna try it, see what happens. These are great trucks. You know, some people complain about the 6-liter, and the 6.4 obviously is this truck here. The guy had it since it was almost new, had 138,000 on it, and it burned a hole through a piston. Not exactly sure how good of maintenance he did by looking at the inside of the cab, but still blown up. So he decided to part it out. It wasn't worth fixing to him. So I'm sure this one here wouldn't be worth fixing to a lot of people, but I like messing around. You know, this is just wire wheeling, grinding, some welding, you know, see if I can do it. So you guys down south don't have to worry about things like this. Up here in Maine,